everyone, my name is Steffi and welcome to Breaking Bread. So in the last few weeks, I've been seeing so many pictures of empty shelves at stores. So I thought with a few basic ingredients, we could make something together. The ingredients you will need are 1 cup of warm water, 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Let's bake. Let's start on the dough. The first thing you need to do is mix together all your dry ingredients. That means all of the flour, yeast, and kosher salt. I will be using my KitchenAid mixer, but you don't have to. You can use an electric hand mixer, or even you can use your hands if you like to get messy sometimes. Put it down. And now you want to make sure, if you're using a KitchenAid mixer just like me, you have to remember to lock it, or else everything's gonna fly and everything's gonna happen. That was just to get the yeast and the salt all mixed into the flour. Then we're gonna be adding our honey, and your olive oil. You gotta be careful because you don't want to spill anywhere, and your water. So we gotta go slower and then increase the speed. So now we're gonna take it out. Now that it's a nice, good consistency, there's no flaking, it's not too watery, it's not too soggy, it's just the right consistency. And as you can see, it's nice, almost like a ball. And now we're just gonna knead it. So you press, you go like this, go like that. It's like putty or slime, but it's edible. But you actually have to bake it first because you can't.
But as part of your slime is toxic.
No, actually there's also edible slime. So like Starburst, you melt gummy bears and then you like put starch or something, like cornstarch or something.
That is the most revolting thing I've ever heard.
So the name of my channel is Breaking Bread. And you might be wondering, what is that? So I thought I'd explain it. Breaking bread is almost like a term for when people come together, or even countries or families come together and they have a really good time, and it kind of resembles them eating, and I'm kind of like a baking channel, so that makes sense. When families come together, when they break bread, it's a sign of love and affection to another person or family member. I just did a pizza flip. You wanna see? I'm gonna do a pizza flip. So now I'm just rolling the dough into like a tiny sphere. So then it can go and sit for 45 minutes. So then the yeast can make it rise, and so when you put it into your oven, it will be nice and fluffy when you take it out of the oven. and then I'm gonna put a damp towel on top. See you in 45 minutes. So now our 45-minute timer is almost done. So now we're gonna preheat our oven, so then we can, as soon as we're ready to put it into the oven, it's already ready. So we're gonna preheat it to 350 degrees and start it. Okay, so the oven is preheated. We got the dough in our pan. Now we have to bake it for 25 minutes. Okay, so we think the bread is done now. So we're just gonna check it to make sure. So this is a toothpick, and you're just gonna put it inside of the thing, the bread, and you put it all the way down, and then bring it all the way up, and nothing sticks. And that's how you know that your bread is ready. Okay, so now we have our bread on a cutting board, and now we're gonna cut it and test it. So now that our bread is baked fully and cut, it's time for us to taste it.
It really just kind of pulls apart in your hands, and that's one of the best parts about this bread. It has that really nice homemade texture. It's not that mass manufactured kind of stuff. It has like a touch of baked in your home clay oven kind of feeling. You know what this reminds me of? The steakhouse bread. You know, the stuff that they serve?
I'm gonna try one piece.
You can see the texture there, really. And
You're right, it does taste
it really adds to the whole experience of eating this homemade baked loaf of bread. Now, this is excellent, but I think we can add a little bit something more.
Butter! Because I love butter with everything.
We're gonna
Okay.
Hey, look, there's no one else here to eat this but us, okay? Now, before we sign off and eat all of this stuff off camera, I think Steffi should do a quick outro, and then we can get back to demolishing this stuff.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you like this recipe. See you next time. Bye!